Welcome back to Offside Talk Podcast. Today we have a jam-packed episode with the hottest football stories from the past 2 days. From major transfers to record-breaking deals, it's all here.
Absolutely. Let's start with Noni Madueke. Arsenal are about to finalize his signing from Chelsea, and it's expected to be announced any hour now. Maresca even confirmed it in his last press conference.
That's huge. Madueke adds explosive pace and one-on-one ability to Arsenal's attack. With Arteta's system, he could thrive as either a winger or an inside forward. Fans will be thrilled to see him link up with Saka and Martinelli.
Meanwhile, AC Milan are targeting Nicolas Jackson from Chelsea. After some inconsistent form last season, Jackson moving to Serie A could help him develop in a less physically demanding league.
It's a smart move. Milan need fresh energy up front, and Jackson has the raw talent to succeed in Italy. It could also help Chelsea balance their squad and focus on other priorities.
Then we have Crystal Palace chairman Steve Parish going all out against UEFA. He called their decision to demote Palace from the Europa League a travesty of justice.
Honestly, I get his frustration. Palace worked so hard to qualify, and to lose that spot due to ownership technicalities must feel like a nightmare. This could have big financial and sporting consequences for them.
Absolutely. Over in Scotland, Billy Davies is making a surprise return to coaching after 11 years away. He's taking over at Greenock Morton in the Scottish Championship.
That's a heartwarming story. Davies was such a big name at Forest and Derby, and seeing him back in the game will inspire both fans and players. Morton might have pulled off a masterstroke here.
Bayern Munich are also making headlines. They're reportedly interested in both Luis Díaz and Eze as they look to refresh their attack.
Diaz would bring immediate quality, while Eze is such an exciting, versatile player. If Bayern land either of them, it would add a new dimension to their forward line. They're clearly planning big changes after recent setbacks.
Meanwhile, there's big news from India. The entire Indian Super League season has been put on hold. That's a massive blow for fans and clubs who've been building momentum.
Devastating. The ISL has been growing steadily, and this sudden pause affects players' careers, club finances, and the national team's development. Let's hope they find a solution quickly.
Juventus are making moves too. They're reportedly targeting Marcus Rashford as a top transfer priority amid tensions at Manchester United.
That would be huge. Rashford's pace and versatility would fit perfectly into Serie A. It could also give him a fresh start away from the constant spotlight in England. Fans would be divided but intrigued. Incredible. Smith is a fantastic young talent from Canada, and this move shows how much women's football is evolving. Arsenal are clearly investing to dominate both now and in the future. It's a landmark moment for the WSL.
Last but not least, England's Lionesses smashed the Netherlands 4-0 in their Euro 2025 opener. What a way to start the tournament.
The Lionesses were unstoppable. Their energy, pressing, and clinical finishing were on another level. Starting the tournament with such dominance sets them up as clear favorites.
Exactly. Fans are already dreaming about another big summer celebration. The buzz online has been electric, with people comparing the squad to the men's Euro-winning team.
Let's circle back to Crystal Palace. The UEFA ruling is really overshadowing what should have been a moment of pride. Instead of celebrating, the club is fighting for justice.
It's heartbreaking. The players put in so much effort on the pitch, and now politics and technicalities are threatening to undo their achievements. Fans are left feeling helpless and frustrated.
Over in Germany, Bayern's interest in Diaz and Eze shows they're serious about refreshing their attacking options. After a tough season and injuries, they need game changers.
Right. Diaz brings proven quality and Champions League experience, while Eze would bring flair and unpredictability. Fans are divided, though. Some want big names, others prefer developing young talent.
Juventus looking at Rashford is such a wild twist. Imagine him in Serie A, free from English media pressure. He might rediscover his spark and become a superstar again.
It could be the perfect move for him. New culture, different tactics, and a fresh start. But United fans would feel betrayed and devastated to lose such a homegrown star.
Arsenal breaking the WSL transfer record for Olivia Smith is a historic moment. Investing £1 million in a young talent from Canada shows real commitment to women's football.
It's inspirational. Moves like this help grow the game globally and show that top women's leagues are ready to invest big. Smith could be the new face of Arsenal's women's team.
In India, the suspension of the ISL is shocking. Clubs were getting stronger every season, and this sudden stop affects everything from youth academies to sponsorships.
Players' careers are now in limbo. The momentum built over the last few years could be lost, and it might take years to recover. It's a sad day for Indian football.
Billy Davies returning to management with Morton is a true underdog story. After more than a decade away, he's back and ready to prove himself again.
Morton fans must be thrilled. A coach with his experience can bring new energy and belief. It might even help them push for promotion.
Nicolas Jackson to Milan is an intriguing potential move. He has so much raw talent, and Serie A could help him find consistency. Absolutely. Milan fans are always demanding, but they also love flair and technical skill. Jackson has both. It's just about unlocking it consistently.
In the next parts, we'll break down fan reactions and talk about how these stories could shape the upcoming season. You won't want to miss it.
Now, let's dive into the fan reactions across the world. Arsenal fans are beyond excited about Madueke joining. They see him as that final piece to help push for major trophies next season.
Meanwhile, Chelsea fans are surprisingly calm about losing Madueke, focusing more on their plans for new signings and trusting Maresca's rebuild. They believe the funds will be reinvested smartly.
Bayern fans are split. Some are thrilled about potential big moves like Diaz or Eze, while others want to focus on developing young talent. It's a classic Bayern debate: star power or homegrown heroes.
Juventus fans are buzzing about the possibility of Rashford. They see him as a statement signing to bring them back to European glory. It's risky, but they love the ambition.
In India, ISL fans are heartbroken and anxious. Social media is filled with messages of support for local players and calls for clarity. The fear of losing momentum is real.
Morton fans are already printing shirts for Billy Davies. They're optimistic that his experience can transform the team's mentality and performance.
AC Milan fans are cautiously excited about Jackson. Many hope he can revive the unpredictable, creative attacking style Milan are known for.
And after the Lionesses' big win, England fans are feeling unstoppable. The dream of back-to-back major tournament wins feels closer than ever.
All these stories show how deeply connected fans are to every move and moment. In the final part, we'll predict how these moves might impact next season and what surprises could still be waiting. Stay tuned. As we wrap up, let's talk about what all these moves could mean for next season. Arsenal look like they're building a squad ready to compete on every front. With Madueke joining, they add even more depth and unpredictability.
Exactly. If they can keep their key players fit, they'll be a real threat in both the Premier League and Europe. Arteta's project is coming together nicely.
For Bayern, landing Diaz or Eze could help them dominate domestically again and push further in the Champions League. But they'll need to balance experience and youth carefully.
Juventus going for Rashford would be a bold move that signals their intent to challenge in Europe again. It could reshape the Serie A title race completely.
The Lionesses look set for another historic summer. If they keep up that level of play, they could inspire an entire new generation of young girls to take up football.
In India, we really hope the ISL situation gets resolved quickly. The league has so much potential, and it would be a huge loss to see that momentum fade.
Morton could become one of the surprise packages in Scotland, with Billy Davies at the helm. A story to watch for sure.
Milan, if they sign Jackson and help him develop, could finally return to their attacking glory days. Fans crave that excitement.
And Crystal Palace. If they win their appeal and keep their Europa League spot, it could become a defining chapter in the club's modern history.
Overall, this summer feels like the start of a new era for so many clubs and leagues. We're in for an unforgettable season.
Thank you all for joining us on this deep dive into the latest football news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which transfer or story you're most excited about.
We'll be back soon with more analysis, predictions, and behind-the-scenes stories. Until then, keep the football passion alive.
Bye, everyone.